you, beloved and holy friend. Thank you so much for joining me again. Again. So many agains. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you for joining me. Joy V, such a pleasure having you here already. Thank you for melting into the rainbow with me. For breathing the same atmosphere that I do. And for showing up. Connor is here too. Even Shannon and Nana. So much love to you, dear friends. Today, we're going to be talking about our greatest assets, And I'm not talking about Bob's and Vagine. I'm not. I'm not. Why am I like this? I'm talking about memory and imagination. I'm talking about memory and imagination that every single one of us have been imbued. Is that the right way to say it? Imbued. Yes, have been given this gift of memory and imagination. And yet, this gift that we have so graciously been given is also the thing that causes us the most suffering, if used incorrectly. What do you mean, Melt? I'm remembering incorrectly. No, no, no. It's not remembering incorrectly, it's you're remembering things and then telling yourself a story about it, which could be seen as incorrect. What do you mean I'm imagining incorrectly? No, no. You're imagining things that could be that don't serve your soul or your mind. The fact that the thing that we kind of get bothered by is this projection that's happening, right? Either into the past of what has happened to us or into the future of what could happen to us. And this same skill, the same power, you can remember all of the situations, all of the scenarios in which you were loved, in which you absolutely had this sense of unity, this sense of oneness of the whole, and you can remember all of the times people were assholes, and vice versa. You can imagine a beautiful future for all of us, like a future where people are actually happy, people have enough resources to feed themselves, people have the willingness to have kids again because they know they can take care of them. And there's also this reality of, oh yes, nuclear doomsday is surely going to befall all of us. Yeah, we're all doomed. It's the same power. It's the same power we use. And to just kind of bring that into our minds, the fact that we have this ability, you have this ability, you are a powerful being. Did I just see Boyana King's username? Is that a Boyana I see? I missed you, my friend. Slav! It's been so long. Thank you for joining me. It's so nice to have you here with us. How are you, friend? How are you doing? The Laughing Tiger. Maxine's here too. Did you enjoy your birthday yesterday, Joy V? Do let us know. Facts. Was it everything you dreamed of, Joy? I do hope so. Do let us know. What do you mean? What do I mean? I think I mean what I was supposed to mean. What do you think, Boyana? Let me know, friend. Right? Because like I feel like it's so easy. It's so easy to start telling ourselves a story of all of the times we've been wronged, of all of the things that could have been, all of the situations, the circumstances, the exchanges amongst other beings that could have been so much better, and we would have been so much better. Or we could be like, my parents at least cared enough in me to feed me for the first few years of my life. I didn't just perish as a little baby. So, wow, I guess I was loved. Wow, I have oxygen to breathe. I've had oxygen to breathe this whole time. Man, the earth must surely love me. I've had water to drink. Thank you, Mother Nature. I am stuck to the earth with gravity, not just being flung into the infinity. Man, the earth really wants to keep me around. How nice. How nice of you, Mother Nature. That's what I mean, Bayana. Now, what are you meaning, Fred? Do let me know. Greetings, legend. So great, so much greetings to you. It's so nice to have you here. I was ninja like a boss. Yeah, I was because I was like thinking about that. I was like, where did you go? Gone into the ether, and you're here again now. It's so nice to see you, and especially on the YouTube. I didn't expect that at all. It was great. I had to work, but afterwards, a couple of friends took me out to dinner, and it was so much fun. That brings joy to my heart, Joy. Thank you for sharing that. Hmm. Dinner with friends. I'm really looking forward to the same soon as well. I can't even imagine. You know, where did you go? If you like, now I'm just like, give me the beats, spill, gush, give me everything. I'm just celebrating with you again. So much love to you, Joy. With Ninja. Hi, friends. Isaac's here too. Everybody, everyone loves love. Oh yes, Gabdigoo. Just as much as you, brother bear. So much love to you too. How do I convince my dad to stop reading articles and news that is insanely pessimistic? You tell him that, okay, dad, if you keep reading these things, and you end up being right about all of this nonsense, right? Oh, doom and gloom. Oh, you be so scared. And you're right. And we all die. Then what? Right? Scenario one. Or you can live into optimism and then you're wrong and we all die. And at least you had this experience of being optimistic the whole time until we died. Or, third scenario, you're optimistic and there's a beautiful future waiting for us, right? So it's like a math equation. That's the way that I kind of provide it. It's like a math equation. It's like, you can either believe A, and if A is true, A believing A causes suffering. And then A is suffering, right? So believe A and get A. Or believe A or believe B, get A. So at least in B, you didn't suffer, but then you suffered eventually. Or believe B, get B. Not suffering begets not suffering, right? That's the way that I tried with my dad. It didn't work. It didn't work, but I'm trying. So, oh goodness, my dad is one of those where he wants me to be scared as well. Where he's like shows me these things. I'm scared, 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 scared. I'm like, no, that's not my reality. I say to him, what do you mean it's not your reality? This is what's going on. I'm like, nope. No, no, I'm not gonna live into fear. No, I refuse. I won't. I won't. I'd rather die than be scared. How's your day going? It's going well, Kate. I had a little bit of a moment of spice, just like a like slither of a moment of spice. Like my internet has been a little bit weird, and I couldn't start my yoga streams the way I usually do. And usually I create some calm in myself, and then I start the yoga stream, and I had to run around, and I was like, and then as I started doing the yoga, I was like, you know what? Actually, actually, things are pretty great. Well, I can see you're streaming on Reddit. How are you doing? I'm doing well, Nancy. Thank you for asking, dear friend. How are you? I am streaming on Reddit. Like, I guess it's working again. Looks good. Hopefully, it's stable. Like I'm imagining your friends' Reddit stream, no matter what, just being like. That's how I think of it probably being. But then hopefully, the Reddit friends, if they want a stable connection, you can find me on YouTube. Wide angled, clean stream. I want to say good audio, but I'd probably be lying. For now, very soon we'll get audio equipment as well, and then even better, the YouTube stream is gonna take another tier, and then another, and then I don't know if it's gonna go that high really, but surely, go and follow the YouTube quickly, please. We're so close, like 100 subs away from 1,000 subs. If you, if all of you friends go and sub right now, we can like do it like like that. How about it? Nudge, nudge. Skimp, skimp. It's so chill though. Thank you for joining me on the Reddit nonetheless. I turned 43 and I will send you a video on Discord to be proud of me. I'm proud of you regardless. Regardless. Giving you kisses too. Thank you, Boyana. So much love to you. Do send me the video though. Sam says you probably don't, Connor. Wait a second. Don't what, Connor? Convince your dad. Oh yeah, yeah, Sam, it's true. You probably don't, Connor. Anger is an addiction, and your dad has been caught. He has to want to quit himself. Yeah, and I feel that's a beautiful thing you just said. Actually, they're using their infinite imagination and their beautiful ability to remember to draw inferences of reality that is no longer the case. For the longest time, humanity was separate. We did. murder one another. But now we're like, yeah, how about we stop doing that? How about this whole killing each other thing? It's not a vibe. Let's not do that, you know? And they're still very much trying to draw inferences of what the world is going to be like based on what the world was like, right? Not realizing that there can be change. That you, dear friend, yes, touching your face, you are the change. You are the change. By not murdering people, you are actively changing the world. By showing up in love, by showing up as a being of light, you are bringing more light. You are literally the infinite consciousness condensed into this moment. Being. Just being. Beingness itself. On that note, let's read something worth saying. Fear arises from the thought I am alone, separated from my creator. Yet in reality, it is the creator perceiving the creator and creating the perception that God is separate from God. My mind is getting absolutely blown that that is the thing that wanted to be read as the thing worth saying. Huh? You feel that? Feel that? Fear arises from the thought I am alone, separated from my creator. Yet in reality, it is the perception. And yet, sorry, yet in reality, it is the creator, you, right? Creating in this moment, perceiving, perceiving and creating the perception that God is separate from God, right? Creating this, oh yes, so all of this is outside of me, so surely it is separate from me. But if you were separate, if you could separate yourself, right? Take little you, take planet Earth, and then separate you from it, out of the atmosphere, out of the gravity field. How long would you survive? Long? I don't think so. You cannot be separate. You are one. You are it, dear friend. Remember, remember, serve and love. This is the way. Isaac, it's so nice to see you in the yoga. It was, right? It was nice to be there. I may have been, it may have been a bit much on my body. I'm still not really feeling well, but that's okay. We've got a good stretch in, and I felt the healing energy. So much love to you, brother Bear. You can heal yourself. You have healed yourself. This will be no exception. I'm gonna fight God so much right now. You know, kick, punch, kick, punch, punch, kick. He's pulling on my strings. The smell of coffee I'm about to brew has made my bowels move. It does that. It does that. Your body is like, what's that? Is that a diuretic I smell? Hello, divine friend from the mountains of North Carolina. Thank you for joining me. So nice to have you here, Merman. Sending you so much love. Blessings unto you. How are you doing, Brother Bear? How's the fam? How are you? Ugh. Yo, Isaac, what was the project you were gonna DM me about? My bad. I just remembered you said that a while back. Thank you for checking in, actually, Connor. Get out of my body, got me. Beats. Isaac, I'm glad you feel good. You felt good stretching and some healing energies. Sending some more your way, my friend. Thank you. If you have some, close your eyes. I see a candle. Yeah, all of us. Imagine yourself. Imagine a candle, right? And like imagine yourself lighting said candle for beloved Isaac. And as this candle is going to burn down, Isaac is going to get healed. I saw some more things, but I don't know if I want to share the rest of the things I saw. I'll say it like kind of like roughly. Maybe it means something to you. The Skull King. Hmm? The Skull King? Hmm? Naren for joining me too. So so nice to see you. Beloved Dry Story is here as well. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me. It's nice to see you too. How are you doing? How's life treating you? Are you using your ability to remember and to imagine wisely? Are you remembering things that serve you? Are you imagining things that is good? Hmm? Do let me know. Thank you, dear Shannon. I need it. I feel like my immune system is Loki and the virus is the Hulk from the first Avengers. I'm just getting slammed. Well, dude, like, unironically, you look good for someone who's getting their ass handed to them. You know, like I hope one day I aspire to look as good as you do when I'm sick. You know, when I'm sick, I just, you know, I look like I'm not long for death or something like that. I'm trying to be poetic. Oh, but the bear get better soon. We have Malau. Malau Craw. So yeah, a book will eh? My mom is sending me messages asking me if I want a book. Yeah, I want books. But I can't answer you right now, mama. And my mom doesn't tune into my streams, so... Of nog 'n baadjie. O, 'n broek wil hê. Ek het 'n sweetpakmateriaal ook. Ek dink ek soek nog 'n broek actually. It's not. She didn't ask me if I want a book. She asked me if I want a brook, which is our word for pants. Do you want pants? Namaskaram. Namaskaram to you, dear friend. Thank you for joining us as well. It's nice to have you here. I don't think I've seen your username before, but I look forward to seeing you again. It sort of sounds like a belief in God just to not go to hell, even if you don't believe it's true. He is a hardcore atheist, though. Yeah, that's. And I guess technically my dad brings that mentality into my mind as well, where he's like, but what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? Then you're going to burn in hell forever. And I'm like, if this God you believe in that claims to love me, more than the entire universe, claims that I, as a human, is the crown, the jewel of his creation, and he damns me to hell forever for not doing a certain thing, right? Then I don't really want to be believing in that God, even if it means going to hell. I'll go and, make a rave in hell. Freaking rave demons. I shouldn't be saying stuff like this. My guardian angels are like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be fine, don't you worry. Oh, Sam, so much love. Love to you too. Katie is here on the YouTube. Did someone say Boyana? Is it still your birthday? Here, my friend. I hope you're still having fun. I'm guessing so. I guess it was very recent then. Sending so much love to you, Boyana. Again, happy birthday, dear friend. Maybe you and Joy V had your birthday on the same day, even. We went to a brew pub. There we go. Thank you, Joy V, for letting me know. We went to a brew pub. Okay. Yeah, the aroma of coffee in the air. The corner from my house that serves Mexican food had a quesadilla and a couple of craft ciders. I love my friends, and my bestie is taking me out for dinner tomorrow. That sounds like such a vibe. Thank you for painting me a picture. I appreciate that, Joy. Hi all. Malau. Maulau. 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 Maulau Craw. Maulau. Am I saying it correctly? Do let me know. Hi to you again, dear friend. It's nice to have you. I see that's rough. I do hope you feel better soon. Rest up. Keep drinking water. Gustavo! Greetings to you too. Greetings from Mexico. It's nice to have you here, friend. All the way from South Africa. South Africa to America to we have Boyana here who lives all the way in Australia. Tuning in all over the world. Thank you for joining us, dear friend. It's nice to have you. I'm feeling so much better after yoga. The virus left my body from the good vibes, murdering it. Bless you. Thank you, dear friend. Katie, I pat myself on the back. Yeah, pat yourself on the back. You deserve that, friend. I'm happy to hear that too, nurse. Someday you'll hear your voice. We'll hear your voice at yoga. Check it too. It's no pressure. Like I've been seeing our beloved Connor, like intermittently, either here or in the yoga, but I have no like inkling of the fractal that is Connor, what he looks like. And I don't have to, right? Because I love him regardless. But I do want to. The ego is like, oh yes, I want a picture. Give me a picture so I can see the fractal more clearly. Katie, Maulao, and Gustavo. Good morning, dear friends. It's so nice to have you and your friends here. Hey, family. Much love to you. Much love to you, Gustavo. It's so nice to have you. I think Gustavo might have found us recently. I saw his username on a comment like before I went live. Is Mel going to hell? I'm going with Let's Rain. Yeah, exactly, Dry. And I do believe this, right? If the way I'm living my life right now, right, like showing up for other people in service, in love, in gratitude for, the water I'm drinking, for the food I'm eating, for my pets, with like a deep sense of appreciation and like respect, and I get sent to hell by this loving God that my dad believes in, then so be it. And then I guess, fine, fine. If I did all of these things and I deserve to go to hell still, fine, send me to hell, fine. Fine. I accept. I accept, right? But I don't believe in that. I believe hell is just another construct. And if you go back to the biblical meaning of it, hell was quite literally a construct, where it was a fire pit where they would literally throw people in to burn to death, and that was like their conception of hell because it existed. Like they actually tortured people like that. And people were like, oh, that sounds pretty horrific. Surely that's the worst way, Like the joke is as well. I could conceive of worse hells than the actual biblical hell, And the word like and me and my homies have had conversations about this. You could generate a hell that basically attaches your sense of well-being to a number, and then you could attach that number to an infinitely down spiraling integer, as in you in this world as a being, having your sense of well-being, your sense of, I feel this way, I feel good, I feel happy, I feel joyous. That sense of well-being ceaselessly spirals down, and we can generate infinite numbers. So you can attach that feeling into an infinite number, just having infinite bad vibes infinitely, That sounds significantly worse than what hell would be. I don't know if that is triggering. It might be. But the point I'm trying to make is that technically is where you are right now. And you can infinitely generate for yourself a hell by telling yourself all of these stories about your past, where you've been wronged, where you've been hurt, where people have betrayed you, where people have hurt you, people have shown you less than love. And you can imagine into your future all of these realities where it's just like it's getting worse and worse and worse, and people are degenerating, and people hate each other more and more and killing one another, manana manana. You can in the same way generate that hell right now here in this moment, or you can choose not to. Yeah. You can choose not to, and that's the joke, is that you're God. You're God creating everything right now. And it's a bit much sometimes. So we forget, we stop loving, and we don't serve. Hmm? That's the three things we're here to do: to remember, to love, and then to serve. It's really that easy. Show up for what you love. Show up for what you love, dear friend. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. So, okay. I'm just being silly too. It's for real. No pressure. Thank you again. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Connor. I'll shoot you some ideas this afternoon. Please do. The pressure is in your head, tuners. Yes. I appreciate y'all. I've been a while since I've been this sick. I think I jinxed myself by saying I haven't had any dreams too. Had a rough one last night. Oh, goodness, Mel, don't say that. Excuse me, what? Oh, Connor, are you with the Discord? I do think so. I know, I'm only kidding, but I do feel bad being an anonymous Andy. No, you don't have to feel bad about anything, dear friend. We just love you and we want to merge with you, want to have your face and your voice inside of our brains. Am I making it weird? I'm sorry, I'm making it weird, aren't I? Did you eat anything weird before bed, Isaac? No, he's been sick for a while now. Hi everyone, don't feel maybe like with the dreams. Don't feel bad, tunes. I kept myself hidden for a while at first too. It's true. Susanna's here as well. Up to you. Thank you for joining us, friend. Yeah, actually, I ate processed snacks that I almost never eat. Oh yeah, that does that to me too. When I when I eat junk food before I go to bed, just when I eat in general before I go to bed, my brain is like, why did you do this? Almost like having like my higher self kick present, my physical self's ass, and I'm like comatose, so I can't move, I can't fight back. Dad's back. Yeah, I'm thinking things, but I don't know if it's valuable to share right now. Susanna, are you feeling friend? Pepperoni combos and ranch cheeses. Goodness, sounds good though. That'll do it sometimes for me too. Unimpeachable taste in the nightmare snack. In the nighttime snack though. Unimpeachable taste in the nighttime snacks though. That's true, right? Like I feel like there is like some sort of button getting pressed, the dopamine response of your body being like, "Oh yes, it's dark. There's nothing," right? Like usually we as hunter gatherers could only go and gather food during the daytime. So being able to go to your fridge in the middle of the night or very late at night and just get something to eat, maybe that does something to your brain where it's like, yeah, yeah, I'm a good hunter gatherer. Look at how good of hunter gathering I am. Gives you dopamine. Combos. Do they make you poop? I think everything makes you poop. Stoner Gold. You are puffers. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm back on my puffers for a bit. Too. Not gonna get a lung infection after the virus. Hot take. I'm not vaccinated. I'm getting better though. I'm not vaccinated either. Susanna. I don't think it's a hot take. At least in this community, we're not going to try and demonize any of us for the choices we make about our own bodies. Sadly, I'm on a tea break, so I was left like, huh, this is much better when stoned. I've been noticing that as well, like especially with Maxine's snacks. Like they were great, like absolute vibes. But there was this part of me that was like, should I save Maxine's snacks to only eat when I can get high again? And when I thought that to myself, I was like, yeah, dude, you shouldn't be thinking stuff like that. You shouldn't let yourself only enjoy things when you can enjoy them high. So I devoured them. They got absolutely decimated. Bye all. Enjoy mouth and each other. Healing and joy to everyone. Goodbye, dear Nancy. We'll see you again soon, dear friend. So much love to you. But dude, I do not appreciate my subconscious running my sleep, yo. Oh goodness, dude. I don't know if we have a choice much of it, right? Like, I surely you can consciously dream, but apparently when you do, you kind of like rob yourself of sleep quality. So I guess it's a trade-off. Isaac, do you know how to go lucid? There we go. Sam, kind of like tuning into the same idea I had. Susanna, take good care of yourself. We can't make a new you. Yeah, we want, this version of you to stay with us. I'm happy you're getting better, Susanna. Sending so much love to you again. My dogs are amazing, Joy Vive, but one of them is on a hunger strike. Seriously? Dogs can do that? Peppy? Hey Peppy, did you know that you can hunger strike? Did you hear her tail? Huh, Peppy? Hunger striking. Imagine that. You just don't eat food. Can you think of that? Would you do something like that? Stops wagging her tail. I'm gonna take that as a no. You wouldn't do that. Gives me one snack. Okay, I believe you. Please keep eating food. I'm saying you love. Is it Coda or Louis? Which one is hunger striking, brother God? Show up for what you love. That's why I'm here. Maxine, you're gonna melt my heart. What? Oh no. Maybe he just needs a nurse of a special treat, God. Probably. Probably, being like, huh, I'm not gonna eat your kibble. I've never done it, Sam. I know how to practice, but I think I prefer to leave it as is. I think I trust my subconscious ability to give me a good time rather than my actual consciousness. I noticed the same thing. I started going through the whole practice. Like I went a little bit absurd with it. Like I even downloaded this app that would like play a sound throughout my day, and then when I heard the sound, I would remind myself, I am lucid, I am conscious, I I am awake or something like that. And then the sound would still play during my nighttime hours. And then when I heard the sound during my nighttime, it would be like a trigger for me to actually go lucid. And then like went into the whole journaling thing as well. But the deeper I got into lucid dreaming, the less quality of sleep I had, and I would just wake up tired and kind of like, hmm, I don't want to be here now. Like I wanted to be in my dream state more than I wanted to be in my waking state. And then I noticed that I'm not actually serving myself by continuing that process. Showers Maxine with love. Yeah, get it. I've been so good about not watching any negative shows or anything too. I woke up at 3 a.m. feeling like garbage after like damn bro is awake or asleep. Worse. I feel that too for the bit. I need it today, Shan. Thank you, love. I I won't share anything that you don't share, Maxine. Like I respect you too much, my dear friend. I'm here with you. I love you. I know. I know that you know that I know. Are you on Melter's Discord? But I'm gonna leave it for you to share, if you're willing to. One day, I will show myself to all of you divine friends when I feel worthy enough to be seen. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I hope so. Love you, friend. You're beautiful no matter how you look, dude. Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you look. It's you. That's what's beautiful. The fact that as your divine self, you chose to be who you are right now. Indeed, Maxine. Same name. Same. I'm guessing. I was thinking of messaging you last night, Shan, but didn't want to bother. You're never bothering. No worries, Melty. That's not the last package from me. Love you. Thank you, Maxine. Thank you so much, dear friend. I know how you feel, Isaac. I had a nightmare recently myself after years of what is to me completely ordinary dreams. It was weird and totally unexpected. I had nightmares last October when I did Sober October, and this time around I was kind of like worried that I was going to get my ass handed to me again, and the dreams have been really mild. I had sex dreams last night. I don't know if I'm supposed to share information like that, but yeah. Yeah. At least subconscious me is scoring. More power to him. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Administrator Wash, thank you for joining me. It's nice to have you here, friend. Tunes, you were worthy, you goof. We love you for who you are, inside and out, as you are. Thank you, Maxine. No, that's Shannon. I agree completely. Beautifully said. If it wasn't, Slav just sent me a video. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It wasn't even like a bad time until the end, but one of those where you wake up like, oh, I forgot this step happened. How sad. So more a bummer mood than a scary dream. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I love Pippi. Pippi loves Yuga. She's just like, let me show you. She's doing the vertical doggo. Now if I talk to her, what's your puppy? Like what? You mean? Yeah, puppy. What's your mush? What's your mush? Yeah, probably you want to give me some loving. Sure, some mush kiss. Oh, some mush. Oh, some mush. Oh, some mushes. I love her to bits. Gabby, is your son on a hunger strike because he's being ornery? I think I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it means right now. Ornery, strange, different, otherwise. I, I don't know. Maxine, never a bother. Don't even hesitate to reach out. Please do. Like I have dubbed, kind of egotistically so, maybe, our beloved Shannon as the medicine mother. So please, Maxine, reach out. Gab, it depends on which way you pronounce that. I guess it is. Coda must not like the kibble. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe mixes kibble with a little bit of, animal fat or something. It's a bird, it's a blade, it's a. Melt more. Thank you for joining me too. Heather, it's nice to have you. How are you doing, dear friend? How's life treating you? Wait, Melty has his own Discord. Yes. Yes, we do. We do, dear Sam. We would love to have you there too. All the love to you, Shan. You always know what to say. Just being Wobby Boo Bobby. We love you. We love you nonetheless. Right, Isaac? I thought it was Pepli, Peppy, Peppy. My brain is five, and he heed. And Gabi's pee pee comment. Okay, I'm gonna read it again with that in mind. Gab says, "I love pee pee." I don't know if Gab does. I think Gab bats for the same team that I do. At least as far as I know. Not that it matters, not that I've ever asked him. Yeah, Sam, that's where we get the yoga link. Should be on the link tree on his Discord, on his Reddit as well. It is. Thank you, beloved Connor. I'm glad he's not only one tiger. Love you, Gabi. Thank you, Melty. I appreciate the trust and respect. Being in cahoots with another is something to be treasured. Love to you, dear friend. You are so, so valued. I need a full cup of your energy. I give it freely, dear friend. Every day. Literally every single day. Into infinity. I'll never stop giving you energy, friend. I believe that if we all uplift one another, we'll all be uplifted, right? It's just a matter of time. And I can hope, maybe one day someone will start uplifting me. Or I can be like, one day, this day, today, I will uplift you. So here I am. Love you, dear friend. One drink might be sufficient. Yes. It's one of those infinite cups. You take a single sip of water, but this single cup is the entire infinity. So no matter how big of a sip you take, it is still infinity. Because, yes, indeed, a fraction of infinity is still infinity. So, thank you, Brett. Thank you. You're here, dude. Like I can give as much as I want to, but if you're not here holding your cup to receive the overflow of Melkmore, then it kind of, I don't know if it goes to waste, but it goes back into infinity. But the fact that you're here with your cup, with your eyes as the cup, with your ears as the cup, it means you can actually receive. And that's the thing that makes me happy. Glad you see my vision. I completely do. So much love to you, Heather. Thank you for letting me tune into it. Lolo, how goes it? Even better with you here. Thank you for joining us, friend. Melty has turned into a horn dog lately. It is true, Connor. The nofap is killing me. Oh, it's actually killing me. It is like it's not fun. Like I'm having a hard time, and I shouldn't even my the words I'm choosing to use. It is difficult. Yes, it's a straight struggle, dude. I don't like being this way, and I feel like I'm embarrassing myself. But I don't care about embarrassing myself because I can either pretend to be one thing. Oh yeah, I'm so high and mighty. My farts smell like lavender. Or I can just be myself, right? And I would rather be myself. How are you doing? Thank you for asking, dear Heather. Tunes, Melty, you poor, poor child. Her to grandma. No, no. Life force. I'm keeping my life force inside of me. All of this life force. No, keeping it for myself. Tunes, there's an introduce yourself section whenever you're ready, friend. We don't judge here. No, we don't. Hello, my interweb friends. Joe is here too. Sending so much love to you. Not gonna lie, Tunes. I'm curious to see your blue eyeballs. Saying I'm gonna just start sending him articles on positivity of self-love. Dude, we have a stream. We have a stream for tomorrow, maybe. The difference between self-love and self-neglect, right? How you can self-neglect convincing yourself that it's self-love, right? And I feel like there can be some sort of level of self-neglect in participating in that energy for me right now. I don't know. I don't know if it is, but I'm happy to be holding it tight to the chest right now. How do you, Joel? Thank you for joining us too. It's nice to see you here, doing great things in yourself. Sexual tension, Melt is human after all. Yes, yes, yes. Extremely so, Heather. Dangerously so. But fortunately, I am in control. And I feel more and more powerful every single day for it. I'm fasting as well right now again. Fasting, abstinence from sexuality, abstinence from marijuana, stimulants in the form of caffeine, abstinence from psychedelics. I don't know if psychedelics is really something you have to take abstinence from, but that as well. And I feel good for it. I feel very charged. I feel like my brain is on some level right now, and I don't know if I wanted to be on that level, you know. But I'm there for it. I'm like, oh, cool. Now this. Okay, now this. Now I feel this way. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Welcome, Lolo. Joe Jack, thank you for the love. Gobbledygoo. Connor having blue eyeballs. Melton. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. I'll just keep all my cards so close to my heart. I'm not gonna share anything. This is exactly what I was scared of. Ah, I'm dying. Please, ego, stop melting. My ego was like, yeah, melt more. Turning to goo. That is a very large deficient in many areas at once. Yeesh. Yes, Heather. I don't know if I'm a masochist or if I'm just very strong at this point. I'm kind of worrying myself. I don't like getting hurt, but clearly I like not doing certain things or putting myself through challenges. Now, I don't know if that's masochistic. Maybe it's just masculine. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna show myself that I'm capable. I've been tuning into the masculine energy a little bit, but at the same time, the more I'm tuning into the masculine energy, the more it is pushing me towards the desire of feminine energy. So maybe there's something there as well. Oh, Shan, that's a great idea. We should do an I pick thread on Discord. Maybe that would be cool. I mean, oh, that would be sick. Sweet Pippi, is she cute? She's always right here with me. Wow, Isaac. Right, since eyes are the soul, the windows to the soul. I think it would be fantastic to see all of yours up close. I love how different all of ours are. I would like to see into your eyes, personally as well. I'd say it's stoic rather than masochistic. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That like you just pressed the button in my brain, Joel, because I've been a student of Stoic philosophy since I was 19. So it's been 5 years, where I'm like, yes, absorb. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca teaches me Epic, Epictetus. For some reason, that one gets me. Seneca legit killed himself because he was told to. Imagine being so stoic that you actually kill yourself because you get told to by your emperor because he thought you were trying to betray him. Where you're like, okay, yes, this is my fate. Dies. That's hardcore. I don't know if I'm that hardcore, but I do appreciate you seeing the stoic in me. Really, dear Joel, thank you so much, friend. I was close to posting a pic of my goofy eyeballs last night, but didn't. Please do. Please do. We would like to see all of you. Good thing there aren't any purdy goats on the farm. No, dude, please. Don't even. No, that's just actually fucked up. Oh, please, no. Bestiality is not something to be joking about. Can you explain the goal behind that a bit, Melty? So, Stoicism has a whole breadth of information, but it basically comes down to realizing that the only thing you have control over is yourself. That there are going to be things happening in the outside world all the time, but the only thing you have control over is yourself and how you respond to these things happening in your outside world. And that is just another one of those, right? Like all of these things, the food I'm putting into my body, weed or caffeine or sexuality, all of these things I have control over. I can't try and take this away from someone else. That would be wrong of me. But I can choose from myself to practice abstinence, to be strong without, right? To notice how my experience changes based on what I choose to do. And it's a matter of perception, how I'm choosing to see myself in this whole, how I'm choosing to be, if you will. And it is a practice. It very much is a practice. And Stoicism, like Marcus Aurelius, he wasn't trying to teach anyone anything. He was just writing to himself in his diary when he was like the last good emperor, basically. And he was in the midst of a plague, I think, that killed something like 16 million human beings. So, in the midst of an actual plague, being a ruler, not only did he actually improve his society, like he abolished, debts for some people. He was a good ruler. He was actually a good ruler to some extent. How does one be a good ruler? And then throughout all of this, he was a philosopher first. He kind of had this willingness to self-reflect. One of the beautiful things that he talks about is, like getting out of bed, how he, as this ruler, as this, like at that point in existence, he was the most powerful man on planet Earth. Like just think about that. That is his fractal. He was the most powerful man on planet Earth. And at the same time, he sometimes had a hard time getting out of bed to go and do his job, you know? So it's kind of like that mindset. And I think Joel just shared a beautiful, quote as well, saying Stoicism can also be defined if the phases, the obstacle is the way, the phrases, the obstacle is the way, meaning that the pursuit of the struggle is greater than the pursuit of happiness or leisure. We learn the most through struggle. It's true. It's true. When you kind of show up for the difficulty in life, the difficulty in life becomes easy. Like that's another way to see it as well. Like taking cold showers is also something that I do. Like when you, and exercise and fasting is also one of them. When you as a self show up for the things that are difficult, the things that are difficult when they show up are easy. It's like a balance you create with inside of yourself. Love you too, brother Bay. I feel like I have hyped it up too much. Now the disappointment will be immense. No, brother Bay. It's gonna be blue eyes, right? It's gonna be, oh, interesting. Blue eyes. I am. Whoa, 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 blue eyes. I don't think that'll be the response. I appreciate you guys allowing me to live into my 5-year-old humor. It makes me feel a smidge better today. Love you, but the babe, it's completely okay. I have no doubt you have absolutely lovely eyeballs, Connor. I have a face. I can never represent that. A face can never represent the depth of your being. Never a chance to be disappointed. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Yes, Isaac, laughter helps so much. Sometimes it's the only thing powerful enough to break through the sadness. I see an arrow pointing up. See the energy moving upwards ceaselessly. Giving back, giving back to the whole, receiving from the whole. I appreciate your humor. Laughing is good medicine. Toilet humor is the best. But you are purdy. But you are all purdy. It's not fair. Connor, it doesn't matter, dude. You are, right? The fact of being itself is a miracle. No matter what you look like, you could be a three-titted alien. We would still love you. We probably love you more. I'm just shooting into the jokes at this point. Laughter or he who laughs. Laughter or he who laughs. I can't remember. That's what my name means. Isaac? Isaac means he who laughs? That's actually beautiful. Melty, if you're okay with the eyeball thread on Discord, what section would be appropriate? One, would there be any way you could make a new section for our eyes, soul gateways? I think so. I think I'll do that, dear Maxine. I'll try to remember windows to the world. Windows to the world is true, right? There's parts of you that's open enough to literally allow the outside world in. And you see with everything, you know? You can see with your hands, and you can see with your ears, and you can see with your nose, and you can see with your tongue. You can, like, one of the crazy things for me as a thought experiment, like, you can look at things in your environment and imagine what it's like to lick it. And with eerie accuracy, your tongue knows. Your tongue knows what the texture of things feels like just by looking at it. It's kind of absurd. Oh, I was thinking of just posting it in the introduce yourself thread. I thought so as well, actually, but I don't mind making a new one. My ADHD brain gets nervous because it's not labeled eyes. Tunes I've never seen, never need to see you to know that you're pretty. Your soul is beautiful, dear friend. I agree completely. I'm disabled and hunched over. Finding love has been a challenge. Well, dear friend, I am not disabled and not hunched over, and finding love has been a challenge for me too. I don't feel that is a limiting factor, dear friend. Love is true, right? Like I've been single for 4 years, and it's been hard for me too. It's been hard for me too. Like feeling like I'm unworthy of love, feeling like I'm undeserving of love, feeling like I need to do a certain amount of things, be a certain way in order to receive that love. It's not true, dear friend. You are worthy of love, but realize that that love starts with you first, always. And it's difficult. It is difficult to love ourselves sometimes, especially if we have convinced ourselves that we're somehow less because we're not in the same way that others are. It's not true, dear friend. I love you. You're worthy of love. I'm sure you'll find someone to love you too. Me, myself, and I, Joy. Tight to the chest. Impressive. Oh, you're charged, all right, Bucko. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm definitely not, unaware. I'm painfully aware. Unfortunately, I cannot not be painfully aware. I don't like being laughed at. That hurts. People that laugh at you, dear friend, are so scared, so unwilling to admit that what you're going through, that you are them, that they would rather laugh at you, convincing themselves that they're separate, than be compassionate with you, understanding your pain. It's not a reflection of you, is what I'm trying to say. People laughing at you for your disability is a clear reflection of their own unwillingness maybe, to admit that they are gifted, that they are blessed. I love you, Fred. You'll never be laughed at in this space. Runs into a stream, huffing and wheezing. I made it. Happy to be here with you. Collapses on the floor. I'm gonna give you a brushing the hair. Sleep, sleep. I don't know why, but I'm like, maybe it's just because I'm hot right now, like spritzing some mist. Nice and cool. So much love to you, Jovan. It's nice to have you here. Tunes, it is essential that you love yourself first. Exactly. Remember to look in the mirror and remind yourself of this. Smack your own butt if you need to. Like, one of the most beautiful things that I've heard, and I've shared before with you friends, it was either in Greek or Roman philosophy, where they believe that the face you have right now, the way you look right now, is the person you loved most in your previous life. Think about that. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, see in yourself the point you loved the most in your previous life, exactly as you are. Melt is a single long time. He is imagining what it would be like to lick things. Yeah. I'm broken. I'm getting broken by the infinity. Please, divine feminine, stop stepping on me. Slash, step on me more. That's a really good point. Thank you. You're loved, dear friend. You'll always be worthy. Know that. Know that. See yourself as beautiful nonetheless. Use a glass of water, my love. Thank you for sharing water as well. Connor, next time you say something bad about yourself, remember, you're talking about my friend, yo. I don't tolerate negativity towards my friends. I like that. Thank you, Connor. Oh, thank you, Isaac. I appreciate you sharing that love. Pours water on face. Okay, I was in tune with the the misting. I'm happy to hear that. I'm going to become Melt Murray, the hormone monster. Yes, Murray. I do know what you're talking about. I think you wouldn't actually appreciate your job, dude. You know, I would like put you out of business or something because they get like paid, you know, to make you cool. So I don't know if you would want me as your client. You'd be like, "What's wrong with you, dude? Stop this." Who was it yesterday that mentioned that they were going to be raptured for Halloween? It was Toasty. I had a dream last night. I saw the pile of clothes. That's so freaking cool. It was Toasty who mentioned that. I just freaking love you, students. We love you all. I see some flaws there. I see some flaws there. Don't make us aggressively positive, you students. Stereotyping me. You want to get aggressively positive? What? Here's another one. Drink. That's Toasty Maxine. Thank you for remembering as well, Shan. Wild. We were all on the same unspoken page. I took a pic of my eye last night too, thinking the same. That's crazy. Please share it. I don't know. I think you should be able to, Jovan, to create another channel as well. If you'd be willing to create the eye page. Damn, Isaac, no disrespect. I would never want to scrap with your beautiful friends. Yeah, you better not. You better not. So crazy, right? All posting eyeball pics, please do. I subscribe to Alan Watts' way of thinking that life is play. It's a musical thing, like a dance and a song. I agree completely. You know that he made this beautiful example about if music was just about getting to the point, right, finishing, it would just be like bong, shwa, and then it would be done. You know, that would be music. But the fact of music, the fact of dancing, the fact of life is that it's a it goes and it goes and it goes. Your smile always makes me smile. Binzela. You are loved, dear friend. I'm happy to hear that. Please bring that smile into your heart. Go and share that smile with someone else as well. Maxine, please don't hurt my mind with all of the overwhelming positivity. I need to stay spicy. So excited to see all your friends, Soul Gateways. Please do share. Sayna's here too. Good morning, Melty and beautiful friends from Ohio. Love you. Thank you for joining us, Sayna. I feel spicy today. Isaac loses a lot of gentleness when sick for days. I completely understand, Brother Bear. It's okay. You are loved nonetheless. I was gonna post a big caption. I want to see your eyes. Tag Shan. You're it. Like Shan already actually, took a photo in anticipation to share it. So it would have been even crazier if she was like, I already have a photo. Oh, it is the healthy. Is it healthy? It is healthy to push your own limitations. I agree completely. It serves me as well. It like reminds me of my capability of going without things, like just that we have all of these stories we tell ourselves about the things we need. And then you go without all of these things you've convinced yourself you need, and you're like, huh, guess I don't need that much after all. Lines up like a honey badger armed with a pillow of pillows and snacks, tackles students with a bear hug, and incites aggressive positivity. There's so much love. Okay, I'm posting mine now. Please do. True, I'm finally feeling better today. Yesterday was dreadful. Sending you healing vibes, Isaac. Thank you for sending the love. Isaac, Alan Watts, he knows. Joy and Sena. Do you think the aliens would be stoic? I think they have more Rick Sanchez vibes. Rick Sanchez is a little bit stoic, though, right? At least to some extent, I think. I feel that way. Hey, Joe Biden. Through so much love. I'm curious to see melt his eyes. I've never seen black eyes up close. Mine change depending on what I'm wearing slash feeling. This is with sun shining from this side onto my eyes. So this is as light as it gets. Wanted to send love. Who needs tears? Thank you. I've been lurking. Love, vibes, massively sent to each and every one of you. Send it right back. Thank you, dear friend, for sending some to us. You have the bestest, most prettiest eyes, Beansy. So much love. My eyes change color constantly. That's so wild, actually, the fact that that's even possible. It's too early in the morning to be crying, Joy. I love you. We love you too, dear friend. I mean, I know because I've lived a lot of stuff. I guess that's why, right? You know, that's where my mind went as well. Where I was like looking through my environment, thinking what it would be like to lick things, and I was like, do I know? Because as a baby, I used to just like put things in my mouth and stuff. Like, is that why? I don't know, but it is kind of interesting. Jumpin has some electric blue eyes. Thought experiment, lick stuff. Isaac, I get it. It's the only way we know how it tastes. True, true. Hey, Meltmore, MDMAC. Hey, Meltmore, can't stay working. Hope everyone is enjoying their day. Hope you're enjoying yours, dear friend. It's okay. Thank you for joining us even a moment. Melty, you can start with that tree behind him. It would be kind of like papery. You know, damn, that's a great topic. My favorite quote about power is mastering others. About power is mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Mm, I like that. Lick this tree, streamer boy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No. I'm not gonna lick trees. You don't. No. I'm not that sexually frustrated. I'm sexually frustrated, sure, but I'm not that. Oh, buddy, thank you for joining me. So much love to you too. It's nice to have you here with me, friend. How are you doing? One of us, one of us, to a back. The amount of hype in chat right now. You guys have no idea how much I needed the space and needed all of you today. Thank you so much for all of the loves and happy tears. Love you. Thank you for joining us too, dear Maxine. It's so nice to have you here. You know, that we can actually share these moments. We needed you too, Beansy. Absolutely. I got a fortune cookie that said the first and last love is self love. Yo, that's a good one. The first and last love is self love. Can't be any other way. Thank you for reminding me too, Jovan. Look, Mel, even Jovan's fortune cookie knows. I know, dude. I don't. I'm not. I'm loving myself by not loving myself right now. Like, you do realize that is how I'm perceiving it. If I was just choking the chicken, nilly willy right now, I would not be loving myself because from a place of self love, I decided not to, right? For a reason. Not because I feel, and I had this conversation with Adrian as well, my asexual friend, where he was like, usually when people abstain, it's because they were overdoing it on the other side. And I was like, no, man, I don't feel, like I maybe have like a once a day at most frequency, but I don't think that's the reason that I'm stopping. It's more, again, life force. It's a life force thing. I'm from a place of self love. I am maintaining my life force. There's a reason for it. And I'm happy with that reason. I feel good for it. Jovan, best fortune cookie ever. Damn, the fortune cookie has been through some stuff. That definitely has. I'm gonna be Michelangelo for Halloween. I think I don't have anyone else who wants to be one of the other turtles. Oh goodness, but I'll carry the pizza load. That sounds like a vibe, dude. Mm. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm being goofy. Your strength. I don't know what the last bit of it means. It bothers me that the word selfless is seen as such a derogatory term. Loving ourselves, selfish is a derogatory term. Loving ourselves properly allows us to open up and love others. Focusing on yourself is so important. Joel, every single day after I finish my yoga stream, I say the exact same thing. That for with yoga, it is yoga means to unite, right? And specifically in my mind, to unite with yourself, right? And when you show up like that for yourself, it is only from that place where you can start showing up for others. So I completely agree with what you're saying. And like it's been a every single day for the last yo going on 7 months now thing for me, where every single day I remind myself and the friends that do yoga with me that when you show up for yourself, you can show up so much more effectively for everyone else. Beautifully said about the bear. Oh, time to scurry back into the lurker underbush. Sam, love you, friend. Thank you for joining us. It was nice to have you here. Sam already posted eyeball pics. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Isaac, they have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies on Netflix right now. Total nostalgia. Wow, that was amazing. About the way you look now. Hmm. I'm not exactly sure. I'm missing a little bit of context, Gustavo. But I have changed a lot over the last 2 years. You know, the way I see myself, the way I show up for myself has changed alongside the way am seen by you friends, the way I show up for you friends. It's been an ever growing process. Your eyes are mesmerizing. I'm feeling like I'm having some FOMO. Maxine, I really like the idea of posting eyeball influence. It is a beautiful way to connect. Thank you, Brother Jack, for being willing to do it too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for life. Right, Joe? I love being around friends who celebrate our differences rather than divide over them. This is the way. Yes, Joe, you remember Johnny Five? I'm Pickle Rick. Did you see the parody? I'm Prickle Rick, you know, where he jokingly turned himself into a sandwich first, and then he greets Rick, and then he has prickles on his hand, and then he just slaps him to death. Like him, this is probably a fractal that not many of your friends have seen, but it was too comical. Like the last frame, you know, where he's just slapping down. I don't know, it killed me. I feel like the eye with the button I feel like the eye with the brown spot makes me look cross-eyed sometimes. No, more input. So much input, dude. What's up, though, man? How have you been? It's nice to have you. Been okay? CMU, sympathy, symphony, orchestra, concert tonight, and a job interview in 30 minutes. Lane is just like doing the speed run of being an absolute badass. You know, any percentage speed run of being a badass. You're an inspiration, dude. Shad, never seen your eyes, but I'm sure they're lovely. You can now see them, dear friend. Yes, Tiger, I forced my wife to watch both the first one and Secret of the Ooze. Turtle Power. They're on Discord now, Joe. Yes, they are. Fork, yeah, Lane, you slayed that interview. You slayed it. You slayed it. I'm gonna get it. Are you emo? Puts on eyeliner, straightens hair. Don't tell me what to do, Dad. Not anymore. I used to be emo, pretty emo, you know. Ugh, death. Yes, we're all gonna die. Dying sounds so cool. I used to like seriously. I used to trip people the fuck out because I would really bring into their minds dying. You know, I would like refer like to a fault actually, but not anymore. I kind of like think of myself as eco right now. You know, instead of ego, instead of emo, eco, ecological. I am the earth, right? The ebbs and the flows, the good and the bads, the all, the infinity. It's nice of you to ask. How about you? Okay, Maximum, are you emotional right now? The secret is the secret. The secret is there's no secret, just some ooze. You got this lane word, busy man. Good luck with the interview as you're doing any other CMU concerts this year. There's actually 2 to 3 CMU concerts. One more December 8th, and I'm also playing in a jazz band here, dude. Like you're growing so many fractals at the same time. It's actually bonkers. There's a podcast called The Film Reroll. They take films and play through them like D&D games, character sheets and all. That sounds so cool actually. It's super fun and they just started doing The Secret of Oz. That actually sounds like a whole vibe. Hello, alcoholic ant. It's nice to have you here, dear friend. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope the alcohol has been less of a problem. You know, I care about you and your health. I want you to be here with me again. Love you, dear friend. I wouldn't be watching if you were choking the chicks right now. Well, maybe I'd watch it now. Sorry, Mel. I let up. I hope you know it's all just joking. I absolutely have no doubts in your ventures. It's just a child, no spies, ever friend. Uh, I know you know what you're doing. I love you, Brother Bear. I'm just, like from a part of myself, and Christian does this as well, where he'll create some sort of doubt, and then it's my responsibility to be extra strong, To be like, absolutely not. I don't actually drink. Fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. So much love to you. AA. I'll call you AA. How does that sound? AA. So much love to you, friend. Yeah. Like I don't I don't particularly want to be spicy on this topic, but I would rather you smoke joints and eat a bunch of mushrooms than drink. So like alcohol is worrying to me. Like on a societal level, I feel it has done a lot of damage. Aggression, lack of foresight. It can help, I guess, as anything could, but I feel there is so much dissonance happening right now. So when I see something that I feel very strongly about, I'm willing to say something. I'm happy, extra happy that it's not the case. Love you, friend. It's nice to have you here. Definitely. I salute you. My spirit will be present with you. So much love to you, Lane. Joe, we're on YouTube. We're thinking of different streaming services. Happens all the time. I appreciate you. Definitely will have to slide into the next one. You're gonna kill it tonight, though. Absolutely. The next concert's on December 8th. We're playing Dvorak's Ninth Symphony, one of the most metal pieces ever. I'm so happy to hear you're actually gonna get to play some stuff you like. Shannon, your eyes are awesome, but your skin, how is it so beautiful? Sounds amazing. She's taking care of herself, and she also actually eats well. I believe that's the way her skin is so great. Lane, wish I could come to a show. Man, I want to see you flood the spaces of your influence. Same. We will. Like I see the future where Lane is just like an absolute rock star, and there's just like thousands, hundreds of thousands, like Metalocalypse level, fan base. That's what I see for Lane. I want to come to Lane's show and mosh unreasonably hard. When I'm a stay-at-home dad, I'll be your roadie, Lane. That sounds so cool. Your skin is beautiful, Shed. 10-11 in Texas, but I'm joining just the same. It's nice to have you here, Joel. Always the hype man. Reddit stream froze, but the YouTube is where it's at. YouTube is pretty stable. Hello, Roxy. Hello, Roxy Katze Katz. Hello, Roxy Katz. Peppy comes up, running a little bit closer. Hello, Roxy Katze Katzes. Peppy? Is it Roxy? Oh, you're so pretty, Katze Katzes. So pretty. You see yourself? Peppy is like, what? My jealousy factor is kicking into a high drive. Oh, sweetie cat. Hey, mana. Isaac just let me know that the microphones just shipped. Maybe that sounds weird, Shannon, but as a cosmetologist, I've touched a lot of faces. None are as nice as yours. Damn, no, that doesn't think too hard. Someone come and get me for this concert. We absolutely will. Delighted to see you, classic headbangers. Always wanted to see a pit at an orchestra show, but sadly the crowd is never fun. Absolute losers. Oh, you think you're so high, mighty, huh? Listening to an orchestra? Mosh. I'm imagining like a theater of people casually sitting in chairs enjoying the concert and Connor and just the havoc of head trolling and everything. I was just unexpected, Isaac. Thank you for the kind compliment, my friend. I'm imagining a scene from Metalocalypse. Oh goodness, Shan, did we? Again. Gavdas Melta, I apologize if you ever have to hang out with Christian at the same and I at the same time. Seems like our humor is a bit too similar. It is, so I'm very used to it. I'm not. It's just like Christian is also concerned about me sometimes. And like, are you angry? I'm like, no, I'm just very driven, aggressively positive. Yeah, Griffin, like that you're here with us. Absolutely. I can't wait to play my first metal show. I need a band. Maybe, maybe I'll be an impromptu band member. I'll just be metal dancing, you know, dress myself in like super goth, spiky black clothing. Yeah. Rage Against the Machine, dude. Lose my mind to find it again. That's exactly what it's gonna be like, Isaac. We're going to go for a road trip. First, pick up Shanansky, and then burn Mount P to the ground. That sounds so sick. Roxy, beautiful kitten. She is beautiful. Look at them. Look at these two sweetie hearts. So sweet. Connor, that sounds amazing. Can I join, please? Yeah, we're coming to see your show, Lane. We're coming to see your show, dude. Let's get it. I think we should all be wedding crashers, orchestra headbangers. Super fast. It's super fast. Just show up. We're all definitely we're all relatively close. Got room for another? Yeah. Road trip. You show up to super ritzy shows and rage as long as you can until we get kicked out. Yes, we did. It's freaking cool. I'll do punk hair for everyone. I'd love that. Jan, your eyes are stunning. My name's Dr. Roxo, and I do cocaine. I love cocaine. My name is Dr. Roxo, and I do cocaine. Oh man, that's like sheared into my brain. It's thick grooves, you know, man. Metalocalypse. I thought I was so cool as a grungy teenager, watching stuff like that. I still do think. Oh well, you were the ones playing that can rip after late. Exactly, exactly. Joe is also coming now. Maxine, thank you. I'm so loving this right now. Metalocalypse is so cool. Yeah, tuning into the fractal. I feel that, dude. I do feel that. You know, like Metalocalypse was so crazy, and I like this is the one of the most fun parts of the whole show to me. They were so crazy and so popular that when they drop an album, they like collapse the entire world's economy of the amount of value that gets transmitted. Oh, like that show killed me. Tokyo is my favorite. I unfortunately can't remember the characters' names. It's just I love them all. I love them all so much. I saw myself in most of them. And then, you know, when Lane started tuning in, Lane was like the embodiment of Metalocalypse as a human being, you know, like myself as a metalhead, as Lane. And I was like, yes, yes, power, more power to you, Lane, more power, even more. Mm. Now that's some nice Hermes Blur. Let's pull a card, shall we? Let's see what the universe has to say. I want to come, but I'm too far, I think. Susanna, were you just in Cuba? Mm-mm. Cuba. Cuba is pretty far. Really? Cuba's pretty far. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by my judge me by how many times I've fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. Absolutely. What a G. And especially the quote as well. Nah, nowhere is too far. Exactly. Deathlock. 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 Deathlock, I'm guessing, is another character as well. Like, for some reason, the names have just been erased from my brain. Southern Indiana, so like 6 hours. So where you got me. I love you, Susanna. What is in the box? The box. That's cards. Card time. So you're not crazy far, Joe. Shanansky is probably further. Maybe. I'm gonna split the deck once. Flip it upside down. Hey, it's insane. We had a good stream, dude. Such vibes. Big vibes. Deathlock is the name of the band in Metalocalypse. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Of course. Instantly came back to me now that you mentioned it as well. Sharing my love and light with you all. Yeah, nice. Such such nice time in life. Yeah, Joe. No, what's in the box? Oh, what? They're fairly close-ish, Joe. I'm in the mid-northern Ohio. It's insane. It's nice to have you here, friend. I'm gonna pull a card. Is the sly guy? Hi. I gotta peace out soon. Maybe just stay for the card, Brother Lane. This one. This one wanted to be seen. Damn. Again. Spiraling into love. Pull a card, any card. Spiraling into love's insane. Card number 44, dude. Damn. The fact, like, ooh. Tripping out. Tripping out. Tripping out. Spiraling into love. Hot damn. Ooh. This card is one of my personal favorites. You know, partially because I identify with the number 44. Partially because it's very much the fractal I'm in right now. I'm spiraling into love right now. Oh goodness. Why does it have to be so hard? Man, I feel like this card is calling me out right now. I'm getting absolutely slammed. I knew you were going to pull this card today. I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out, Shan. I don't have a car, so I would have to swim across the Lake Ontario to you guys. Get yourself some floaties. Susanna. Get yourself some floaties. I hope you're on the same wavelength. I'm thinking of ending of the movie Seven with Brad Pitt. I'm missing that one, unfortunately. Wiggly wiggly card. What makes you identify with the number 44? When you take 44, Brothers Insane, and you attached and you flip this 4 on its own axis, it becomes the Meltmore symbol, that infinity symbol, right? That's why, for one. It's also seen as a messianic number, but we'll leave that fractal for another day. We should all just meet up halfway, go visit Joe when we go and see the concert. Sounds like a trip. Peace and love to you too, Brother Lane. Thank you for joining us. I have no transportation. Spiraling into love. Card number 44. Intimacy and communication. The spiral helix of our DNA whirls around the sacred couple and quickens communication of their intimacy. Human DNA helps connect us to a web of creation. It holds ancestral knowledge as well as future potential in a vast library of information. Ancestral knowledge, memory. Future potential, imagination. Today's stream topic as well. What a trip. Also, whirling around this couple are spirals of possibility that they have only to recognize in order to activate. As they experience both human sexuality and universal love, this information stimulates their conscious decision to communicate with genuine intimacy. There are many styles of communication. Simple words may be effective for making a statement or providing instructions. However, when concepts and emotions enter the exchange, words often fail to convey the message intended. This card asks you to view the way you communicate. Do you speak from your heart with respect and serenity? Do you truly listen to the people with whom you are speaking? Resolve to look into the eyes of the person with whom you are communicating. And recognize the marvelous being that stands or sits before you. Observe both your own and the other's body language and feel their essence. Listen with discernment before you respond. One of my favorite lines from this whole book. Formulate your words as if they are prayers wanting to be shared. With gentle grace and positive intent, speak your truth in the most intimate way that you are able. I feel we are. I feel like that's the thing that trips me out about this card is that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing with these streams. Peppy, you chewing things? She's chewing on nutshells. Go and do it there. So dapper. Aunt B, I've been thinking about you a lot, my friend. You and Uncle Becky. So much love to you. Spiraling into love. Spiraling into love. There's nowhere else to be. Oh, cool. Someone needs to make that into an animated graphic, 44 to infinity and an M. I've already thought about that. I'll eventually hire someone to make it for me. But yes, 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 exactly. You're seeing what I was seeing as well. It's insane. It makes me happy. You got feet? I don't care where, but you give me a month. I'll meet you guys anywhere. Sayna. I look forward to the day. I'll start jogging. Wow, I saw Joe's comment before Shannon. I was like, oh, the I thread was really expanded. I love you all. Take this moment and cultivate it into your lives. A blessed morning can generate a prosperous day. And we share these mornings together. Makes even more, friend. Thank you, friend. Love you dearly. Showing up for you, Aunt B. You're so loved, my friend. Doing the work, actively doing the work. Spiraling into love. Aunt B. Spiraling. Spiraling into the love. I will bring over my private jet, no problem. Melt more. When you hear the word discernment, what comes to your mind for you? Hmm. Discernment brings up this energy of comparison in the context of valuable information, right? Like being guarding your focus is something that Aunt B likes to say that comes up to my mind right now. Discernment feels like guarding your focus, and today's stream topic, Insane, was about this gift that every single one of us has, this ability to remember the past and to imagine the future, or just to imagine anything, right? And the fact that that is the thing that causes us the most suffering if we use it incorrectly. If we use our memory to keep recalling things that have hurt us, people that have hurt us, situations that have hurt us, then we bring more hurt into this moment. And if we use our imagination to keep generating information that hurts us, in imagining the potential of a horrific future, then again, we hurt ourselves in this moment. So, discernment in this moment, a part of this fractal, just brings into my mind this responsibility to discern what you do, how you use this power. What are you choosing to remember? What are you choosing to imagine? I hope that is a satisfying answer. Beloved, it's insane. I blipped by at just the right moment. Be well, friends. Be well. On B, it was nice to have you here. I love you, fam. As we love you, dear Joe. Thank you for joining us, for sharing this love with us. 17, 7. 7 up, dudes. 17 friends watching right now as well, Shan. I hope you got something good to knock me out with. I'm gonna get on the jet, dude. You don't fly, Shan? She hasn't. She hasn't just yet. I've never flown tunes. I'm terrified. Time to find the strength to get up and walk. Scout, go and do it, dude. He's gonna love it. Thank you for being willing to show up for him too. It's so cold. Oh, that must be brutal. About to go hunting. Oh, that sounds fun. What are you gonna shoot? Anything specific? Do you have a plan, or are you just gonna go out of a gun and see if there's something that wants to be hunted? I am but a little sick boy. Stop fucking saying that, dude. I am getting healthy. I am getting better actively. Fucking manifesting more sickness into your own body by saying to yourself, I am a sick boy. Your body is like, oh, okay, guess we're sick. Has no incentive, zero incentive to heal you. Aggressively positive thinking you. Thank you, Shan. I'm gonna bundle up big time. Please do, brother Base. Stay warm. Stay warm and get good fast. All the love to you, Divine Fractals. Love to you too, dear Connor. I don't enjoy flying like I used to, but it's very stressful these days. Memento Mori, after all. Dear Joy. Memento Mori. The statistics are on your side. It's true. You're very unlikely to die flying comparatively to just driving, for example. I'm so grateful for the space. I enjoy and adore all of you, as we do you too, dear friend. Have the most beautiful day, everyone. I, for realies, love you all so, so very dearly. Melt and all of you, absolutely gorgeous friends. Thank you. letting us love you too, dear Shan. 77, it was 88. But I got here, it's 44 degrees here. I've got the dubs nubs. Yeah. I've had 44 and 77 show up on me quite a lot as well as of late, actually. And it's 33 minutes past. And then it just clicks to 34. I see you, Jovan. So always love to you. It freaks me out too. I don't even like looking at planes. I went into a fake plane in a museum once and had a massive panic attack. Oh goodness. It's grounded. I shouldn't be laughing at this. I'm sending you love, dear Shad. You have to learn how to fly. You have to learn how to fly. I want you to see South Africa. I can't just like instant transmission you here. You have to come. You have to eventually come here too. Growing up in a full gospel Christian, growing up full gospel Christian, it was best into us, beaten into us, I guess, into us how much power our words have. It's one of the lessons I'm most grateful for learning, regardless of where it came from. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God. Mhm. Yeah, there is definitely wisdom in the Bible, but it gets constrained with dogma, believing that somehow that is the authority when you, dear friend, are the authority. You are the one using your word to make this world a better place or a worse one. Choose your words carefully. It's the same power as imagination and memory as well for me. We had similar upbringing. Same as well. That's okay, Sam. Shan, we will find a way to conquer your fear of flight. There's absolutely some good in Christianity. I agree completely. But as soon as you start using Christianity to convince yourself that you're separate, and they are that, and I am this, and because they are that, and I am this, we can never mesh. That's where I have a problem. I grew up in church as well. Same. Having a hard time right now. I have to see myself out. I love each and every one of you so dearly. Please be safe. You've never, you're never far from New York. Thoughts and heart. You all mean the world to me. New York, North Dakota. You're never far from NY. From my thoughts, maybe, and heart. Love you all so much. Love you, dear Shan. Love you, dear Max. Love you, dear Sensane, Suzanne, Joy V. I'm going to make my way there, Melt. I'm determined. I'll conquer this fear too. I look forward to it. Take care, Laughing Tiger. If you need to talk, reach out. She will. She has, and she'll be fine. We've been sending her love this whole time. Thank you for this insane, for encouraging her as well. You all are honestly the best. It's amazing art form of socialization that we are succeeding to spread our positivity. Love you all. Love you. Thank you, Susanna, for being here with us too. Maxine, sending you all the love. Take care, Beansy. Much love. Thank you. Thank you, friends, for spending this moment with me, for uniting. All right. Meltmore means to me, as of late, to unite as well, to come together. Thank you for coming together with me. Oh, man, stop it, Isaac. I love you, Fred, so much. Thank you for joining me. It was a pleasure. It always is. I feel like that's the thing that trips me out the most about this space is that I've never in my life been able to do something over and over and over and over again and still enjoy it so much. To feel like I'm enjoying it more, even day by day by day by day. You friends encourage, inspire, and genuinely bring a sense of hope into my heart that is unparalleled. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to try and do the same for you. Love to you too, Insane. Love you. You divine fractal you. Beloved Connor. Thank you for joining us as well. Who needs tears? Love you too. I'll see you friends again very, very soon. Less than 24 hours. We'll be here again. I see you. Love you. Cheers, cheers.